Alright guys, today we're going to be reviewing another product from Yitamotor. This is a bed cover, actually a trifold tonneau cover for a Nissan Titan. I'll get you guys the unboxing video, see exactly what all's in this, and we'll show you guys what's needed to install this. All the other bed covers I've installed have been pretty simple, so I'd assume this one would be the same. Might be a little different being that it's got the rails on the inside of the bed, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, so I've got one of the clips here for that slide in this rail that I was talking about before. Like I said, if you don't have this on your truck, it will just bolt in, or the clips will actually just sink in right here underneath the actual bed rail itself. But for these, you do have an Allen bolt right here. The kit does come with this Allen wrench. So practically, I mean, all you're going to do is line your little slots up. Just make sure this is screwed out far enough to be able to slide this through. And when you tighten this bolt's actually going to tighten onto the bottom row of this rail. And you do want them to sit with this L bracket shaped kind of like this. So you want, because the clip is actually going to clamp onto this rather than clamping onto here like most other bed covers. It'll use this to grab a hold of. I'm gonna go ahead and install these. It did come with 6. There'll be 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and I'm not going to tighten any of them up yet. I'll wait till we get the cover on there so I can line up all the clips to exactly where they're going to need to be beforehand. Then we'll tighten them all up and move them all into where they need to be. But yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we got all 6 clamps in. I've already lined them up, tightened them all down. There's 3 on each side. For adjustment, these are actually just more or less like a bolt. Just clip them on, tighten them in. The other 4 of these are actually like I guess more of a latch style. Same concept though. You can straighten them out, twist them to turn them in or out to however you want to fit them. For alignment, all I did was lined it up with the back of the bed. Then obviously you can just fold it out to wherever you need it. I'm gonna go ahead and latch them all down and let you guys see the finished product. Alright, as you can see, I've got all 3 mounted in place. I've already went ahead and folded the cover back this way, lined all these up, tightened all the Allen bolts up. As you can see, they won't move. I did realize you could still use these. Obviously, you just loosen these up and you can turn them and slide them in and out wherever you need to. The only downfall is that you won't be able to just slide them all the way back through here like you could before, which really to me isn't a huge deal, being that you can just take them off real quick, slide them over here, tighten them back in, and still be able to use them. So when you go to put these in, this one's already loose, or already tightened. You do have 3, you might be able to see it better on this side. You have 3 little slots here where you can line it up so what best fits whatever angle you're looking for. I did use this last one on both sides for this. I used the middle one, I believe, for the other 4 clips. But these right here, if you turn these counterclockwise like this, it's going to loosen them up. As you can see, it's kind of getting looser. Then if you do need to go ahead and take it back out or whatever, just take it off, whatever. You can take the bed cover off, put them back on, or the initial install, turn it clockwise. Like so. Get it kind of snug. I'm not going to over tighten these any because this is plastic. Most of the bed covers are. Don't want to break this right here. So those are indeed tightened all the way. As you can see, the movement there. This cover does also come with these little clips right here. So if you do need to fold this up, you got these clips one on both sides. This is going to keep the bed cover from flipping back or whatnot. But here, let's go ahead and fold it back out some, show you how the other ones work. As you can see, this one right here is a little bit different. It's kind of the same concept though. When you go to do these, I found it easiest to make them straight like this. Counterclockwise is going to bring them down. Clockwise is going to bring them back up. And when you do go to put these in, you do want them horizontal like this. Push them down. It's going to clamp onto the bracket right here. For these, I guess it would be more or less just personal preference. I have it to where when these comes down, it does kind of like pull down, and as you can see here, kind of flattens out the seal. Because when you go to clamp it, I didn't want anything. Wanted it, I guess, as watertight as possible right here on the edges, on both sides. Go ahead and put this one on as well. Let you watch. And just as simple as, there you go, locked in place. This is also what I was talking about. I do have these in the middle one because when they were over here, it was kind of pulling at an angle. I didn't really care for that, so went ahead and moved it over. As you can see, the seal here is also flattened out some. We're gonna get down. We'll do the back side. Might be a little too close, but pull it down. Pull that down. Same thing over here. There you go. You can see there's a little bit of play here. On these back ones, you want to be sure before you actually do the final installation that you do close the tailgate first. You don't want it too tight to where you can't close this, or when you do open and close this, you're not going to end up ripping up the seal. But as you can see, I mean, the fit's pretty good. The end of this comes right to the end of the bed rail here, both sides, and it comes all the way up to the end of this bed rail, all the way across. And these right here, we did kind of look at them. They don't reach the truck at all, so no worries there. I've actually drove around with this for 2 days now, and they seem to kind of want to sit either just like this or flop back over here like this. You can't hear them bouncing around or anything, so that's great. I've thought about getting some Velcro, some little 3M Velcro put on here and just attach straight to this, so they always stay this way. So if I need them, and just kind of take them out, you know, just do that. But yeah, for the most part, pretty impressed. As you can see right here, where the creases are, where it folds up, they've already started to, I guess you could say, fade away. They were pretty good sized creases all the way throughout here. I assume that the longer this is on here, the longer this vinyl will probably stretch out, and kind of all these creases will more than likely go away. I wouldn't think all of them will, but I could say definitely the majority of them will. But for the most part, I mean, it's pretty tight. I'm gonna go grab the water hose real quick, and I'll show you, see how watertight this thing is. All right, got my water hose here. I'm just gonna pretty much just soak this down, kind of simulate it raining, and we'll open the bed and see how it does. Gonna get right in here on the inside of the bed rail. Back here by the tailgate. I do expect some to get in about right in here. This kit does come with some weather stripping for this area that I chose not to put on here, just for the sole purpose of, we're not really worried about a little bit of water getting in here, mainly just the main cover. Just try to keep as much water as we can out, but not really worried about all of it. There we go. Put the hose down. Open this. As you can see, looks like I have just a little bit of water in here. I don't really even see where it's coming from. It doesn't look like we have any over here. Looks like just one or two spots here. Surprisingly didn't get anything right in here. Got some on the inside of the tailgate, but that's fine. But yeah, there you go. I mean, definitely would say it does its purpose. It's going to keep majority of everything dry, and I mean, really, the way that I was spraying this, rain's not really ever going to come straight up into here like that. It's really just going to fall in, might come into that side, but the weather seal's definitely going to do its job. But yeah, definitely recommend. Like I said, here's a brand name again if you need it, which I'll have the name posted in the description. But go check them out, see what you can get. They have bed covers for all different types of models. I know they've got some for my Sierra over here. They've got some for Frontiers, Tacomas, F-150s, just about any truck on the market at the moment. And they don't just have bed covers, they also have mirrors, headlights, bulbs, the steps right here, they have those. They have all kinds of stuff. Just go check them out, look into it a little bit. They definitely won't disappoint. This is not the first item that I've reviewed from them, obviously, and definitely won't be the last. Thank you guys. Have a good day.